3, 2, 1.
Got a blast!
What is going on, my people? How is everybody doing and how is everybody feeling? And today, welcome back to another video. And in today's video, I'm gonna be showing you all how to make a Knicks Carmelo Anthony build. So we know that he is on the Legend Edition of NBA 2K26. I said, you know what? It's only right that we make a Knicks Carmelo. I'm gonna be honest, this build is gonna be nasty. I'm gonna show you guys two different versions, but before we get into making this build, we are gonna look at the attributes. So this is from the all-time Knicks, as you can see right here, right? The 78 driving layup, standing dunk of a 55 with a 70 driving dunk. So many people are gonna watch this video and say, yo, that's not enough. That's too low for Melo. But you gotta think, if you was to watch Carmelo Anthony's highlights from the Knicks, he could dunk. You might not get context, but you can dunk the ball. You can get standing dunks and you can make layups, right? Focused more on the shooting, okay? Look at that, 93 mid-range shot, 85 three-point shot. This is where his bread and butter was. He was more in the post around this era, you know what I mean? I'm sure he got a contact dunk here and there, but this is more so for the shooting aspect, the post aspect. You see that 85 post control, which is absolutely amazing. You can't go wrong with that, right? And then the ball handle, look at this, 93 ball handle. This Carmelo Anthony build was an ISO guy. He was more of a mid-range three-point shooting, post up bully ball. He wasn't really contact dunking like that. When he was on Denver, yes, this Melo was not really focused on that era, you know what I mean? He was 30, so could get contact dunks, but his shooting was immaculate. You know, shooting a lot of jump shot. His defense was also pretty decent. 74 on that interior, 76 perimeter defense, at 60 still to give you that bronze interceptor. And then the block, we ain't worried about that, but he has some great rebounding too. So you see, he could rebound. Used to yell, F out of here, I got it. You know what I mean? So, you know, he was good. And now look at that, the strength is there, the physicals are also there, incredible. So let me show you something, right? You see he's a 91 overall. If you look at the driving dunk here, you'll see he has a higher driving dunk right here and a higher driving layup, but the shooting on this one is low, which is weird, you know what I mean? So I said, you know what, I'm gonna combine. Post control is still there. This one still has a high ball hand. I'm gonna show you an incredible Carmelo Anthony build. All right, so we're gonna go right into creating this build. Let's do it. All right, my people, so we in the my player build. As you can see, Carmelo Anthony, right hand, jersey number 7. We're gonna make this at small forward, 6'7". We're gonna go 240 because that was the weight that we saw he had, and then we're just gonna leave this at 6'11". So this is the first build. What we want to do is we want to go all the way up. Actually, no, my bad, I always start with physical, so we're gonna start with physical. So this one is gonna be able to get contact dunks. All right, this one is gonna be a little in between the Knicks version that we saw with Amari Stoudemire and those guys, and then the all-time, right? So we're gonna go 75 vertical, then we're gonna go with an 86 on the strength. So we're gonna have great strength. It's gonna be really good. This 86 is gonna give us the box out piece on gold. We're gonna have great physical, so 80 on that agility with that 80 on the speed. So the physicals are perfect for this Knicks Carmelo Anthony build. What we want to do is we're gonna go all the way up to an 80 defensive rebound. So we're gonna be able to get some rebounds with this build, get access to bronze pogo stick, and then rebound chaser on silver. Incredible. Then I just went 65 on the offensive, just to get a couple offensives here and there. So if you're going up against another small forward or even a power forward that doesn't have offensive rebound, you should be able to get those from time to time. The block, I just left it at 44. We saw that he didn't have the block. I definitely wanted to go 60 on that still because I wanted to at least get bronze interceptor. That's going to help us with defense. The perimeter defense is going to be pretty good, I'm not even gonna lie. So we're going to go 75. That's going to help us get those silver and bronze badges. So you see the bronze challenger, on-ball menace, pick dodger, and move room forcer, and off-ball pass on silver. That's going to help you be a decent defender. Knicks Carmelo wasn't, clamping up crazy, but he could get a stop here and there. So we got to respect that. And then the interior, we're going to go 74 for that incredible post lockdown on bronze so we can be pretty good defenders. For the playmaking, so I definitely want to go 75 speed with the ball for that lightning launch on silver. And then this build is going to have that 81 on the ball handle. So we have handles for days silver, Hall of Fame strong handle definitely on a Carmelo Anthony build, silver unpluckable with the ankle assassin on bronze. You cannot go wrong with that. And in the pass, yes, we will have some great pass. So we're going to go 71. That's more than enough to get the job done. You know the shooting has to be immaculate. This is a Melo build. You can't have a Melo build, or I should say Knicks version Melo build, without any shooting. So he had an 85 or 86. I just went with 83 because we're going to get most of our badges and jump shot animations from the mid-range. So 83 just so we can get that bronze. Limitless, we still get shot, specialist silver, shifty shooter bronze, Deadeye. I went all the way to a 90. And the reason I went 90 is because you want to put your 3 cap breakers to mid-range. Once you do that, you will be able to get gold Deadeye as well. Okay, so that's going to be dope. We also are going to be able to get that gold shifty shooter, right? And we also get Hall of Fame set shot specialist. So 3 cap breakers to mid-range is going to be incredible. So keep in mind, this is only the first build. It gets better. So 87, I'm going to speed this up. 87 gives you that post-up hold on gold, post powerhouse on gold, post fade, Hall of Fame, hook specialist, unpluckable. We'll be able to get those basic standing dunks. That's going to be good. We're going 87 on our driving dunk so we can get contact dunk. I wanted at least an 80 on the layup, and then the rest is close shot. This build is not going to give you shade, so I'm not going to go to that. So this is the first one. All right, now I'm going to show you the second Knicks Carmelo Anthony build. It's kind of the same like how the first one was, but you saw he had a 94 ball handle. So this one is going to be like the all-time Carmelo Anthony. So this one won't get the contact dunk. You still get that 86 on the strength. You still get that 80 agility. So we're going to max that out to 80. Put this to 80 as well. This one is going to have a better rebound. All right, so look at this. So 85 gives us that gold box out beast. That's going to be incredible. And then we're going to go 75 this time on the offensive rebound. Still having no block, but we will get that 60 still. And we're going to go 75 on our perimeter with the 74 interior. I actually go 75, so I just went here because I had extra attributes. We're going 75 on the speed with ball. This build is going to have a 91. So this one is more like the all-time because you get that 91 ball handle, which is going to be nasty, man. Oh, this build is going to be dope. You still get that 71 as well. And then everything else is pretty much the same across the board. You still get that 83 on the 3-point shot. You still get the 90 on the mid-range, but you still want to put the cap breakers, 3 cap breakers for 93 on the mid-range. You get that 87 post control, which is going to be dope. This one is going to have a 75 on the driving dunk. All right. And then this is a 76 with an 82. So this one is catered more to the all-time person. Yeah, contact dunks is cool and all of that. I like contact dunks, but me personally, if I could get those quick drops like Melo had on the Knicks, keep all of this with this 91 ball handle, this is nasty. You put your strength, put some cap breakers there to 91, you'll literally be able to get that brick wall on gold, make you more stronger. The takeovers that you're gonna get. So look, on this one, you'll be able to get glass gunner. Imagine having a 93 defensive rebound on a Carmelo Anthony build with a 91 3-point shot and an 83 offensive rebound. This is dope. Glass gunner would be crazy. Imagine going, let's say that you wanted to be a crazy rebounding machine Melo, 97 defensive rebound with an 87 offensive. That's another good one. Lost art is, like I said, deep bag. That's good because you'll have a 99 midi. Once you put the cap breakers in, you'll have the 99 midi. Soft touch would be cool if you want to play in the post. That's another good one. Mixtape is perfect. You'll have a 98 ball handle and you get the blur takeover with mixtape. And you'll have, yo, this is crazy. You'll have a 98 ball handle. You'll have a 99 mid-range shot, right? With the 3 cap breakers. Once you add it, and an 82 speed with ball. This might be the most deadliest one for a Carmelo Anthony build. And you're strong, and you can play in. This is the best Melo build. I'm sorry, like I don't care what nobody say. Clinic is another good one. Layups, middies, and 93-point shot, 99 mid-range, 83 layup, silky shooter, takeover. Man, this build is nasty, man. I mean, it's so much that you could do with this build. But I'll probably go make it rain, or maybe I'll go glass gunner from time to time, or even mixtape 98 ball handle, 99 midi. That would be nasty on this Melo build. All right, it's like I said, you don't get shades of because he's not in the game. This build is disgusting. All right, so y'all let me know what y'all thought about this build, and until next time, much love.